Welcome to News 5 Everywhere.
Target po ng gobyerno na mailikas ang nasa 20,000 pamilya ng informal settlers na nakatira malapit po sa estero at tabing ilog sa Metro Manila ngayong taon. Pero hindi pa handa ang ilang relocation site. Kaya po ang plano ngayon ng DILG ay magbigay muna ng 18,1,500 pesos kada buwan na financial assistance sa bawat pamilya. Pero sapat na nga ba ito? Kaugnay po niyan, kasama po natin live dito sa studio si DILG Undersecretary Francisco Fernandez, ang Urban Poor Chief ng DILG. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Good morning
Thank you.
po,
My
Yusek.
pleasure, Cousin.
Ayan
My
po.
pleasure.
Pag-usapan po natin tong sinasabi nilang band-aid solution po na ibibigay natin dito sa mga informal settlers. Linawin lamang po natin, Yusek, kapag po ba tumanggap ito ng financial assistance po ang isang pamilya, itong 1,500 monthly, hindi na po sila mabibigyan ng relocation site o hindi na sila pwedeng sumama dun sa i-relocate?
No. I mean, of course, they're entitled. And thank you very much because this is parang source of confusion. Of course, this is parang samantala. We have relocation sites available, but most of them are not yet ready. And yet, ang problema natin, the floods are coming. So, di ba, parang we believe that it is cheaper for government to give them 18,000, a chance for them to move out rather than wait for calamity to happen. Kasi kung may calamity na, we have to do rescue, relief, and all sorts of things, and it will come up, endangering the lives of people and also damaging their property. So we believe that this is the, para bang, I agree, it's a band-aid solution, it's temporary housing. Ang goal natin talaga is permanent housing in areas which parang safe, second, decent, better than they are, and then affordable to people, and of course accessible to livelihood. This is what we are trying to do, and that is really the solution. Itong
Opo, sige po.
Itong 18,000 is really pangsamantala.
Opo. Ito pong sinasabi nyo, dapat sabi nyo nga po sinisiguro din na safe ito, accessible, affordable, pero ang reklamo po nila ay itatapon naman daw sila sa napakalayong lugar or hindi rin po safe dahil ilan po sa kinukonsidera ay kagaya sa may Payatas area or sa Smoky Mountain na hindi rin daw po sila safe doon.
Well, we have learned the lessons from the past, and well, we are making sure that where they're going is safe, di ba? Parang involving DENR, take a look at all of these sites.
Ito pong financial assistance na ibibigay natin, sinimula na po ba natin ito? Magsisimula pa lamang?
Magsisimula pa. But DBM, Department of Budget and Management, has already released more than 360 million to DSWD.
Wow, ang bilis! Very
Yes,
good! Dahil po sinasabi kasi, balita na napakatagal mag-release ng budget. May gusto na tayong gawing proyekto, pero ang nagiging problema ay DBM. Pero at least now, meron na talaga. So magsisimula na. So pagdating po, marami po ang nagsasabi, hindi po sapat itong 18,000 pesos o 1,500. Parang wala naman daw po nang mahahanap na lugar na para marentahan nila na 1,500 lang. So parang lumalabas po ay inaasa nila talaga yung ibibigay ng gobyerno ay sapat para sa pangrenta nila at walang magmumula doon sa pamilyang paaalisin po doon sa mga estero.
We made serious study. Of course, 1,500 a month is certainly not enough if you're looking at formal housing at this point. So what we're looking at is mga informal housing. We have made studies, and the rent in slum areas is between 1,000 to 1,500. So we're putting 1,500 because this is also important. Otherwise, di ba, hindi sustainable. It becomes very expensive. And we made it very clear to them that this is not in lieu of relocation. Parang this is on top of the relocation, giving them a chance.
Paano po mamomonitor ng ating pamahalaan na talagang itong ibibigay po nating financial assistance ay mapupunta doon po sa pangrenta nila o sa lilipatan po nating lugar? Ito po ba, stricto po bang dapat itong 1,500 ay masisiguro o mamomonitor ng pamahalaan na talagang pupunta sa bagong titirhan?
Yes, that's why DILG is not the one disbursing. Parang it's DSWD. Kasi they're used to it. They have social workers and they already have CCT. In other words, this is not a new experience for them. This is something, di ba? Parang ganon. So, we are not just throwing the people again. Di ba? Parang we're helping them, working out, dialogue with them sa mga ganon.
Yung pong sa relocation site, paano po pag gusto nila lang sumama? Kunwari ay after 3 months, sige, kagating ko na itong relocation site na ito. Paano po? Hinto na rin po ba itong 1,500 monthly?
No, no. I mean, we are encouraging people to go sa relocation site. We now have 4,500 units already available. And then another 4,000 which will be available starting June to September. So we have 8,500, but these are off-site. But the off-site now is, I'm asking them to take a look. Gaya-gaya.
May tripping nga daw po.
Yes, may tripping na ngayon. Oh, may tripping na.
Ang sinasabi po ni MMDA Chairman Talentino ay tumutulong pa, meron pa silang allotted na buses para dun sa mga gustong lumipat, bitbit na nila yung gamit nila, nakalibre na sila sa paglipat. Or pwede rin sumama sila bilang parang, they call it nga tripping, na parang to check. Parang namimili pa talaga ng bahay. Titignan ko kung tipo ko to, kung hindi.
That's right. And we're really trying to treat them with dignity that you know they deserve as a citizen of the Republic. I mean, tayo, when we buy a house, we look around. So that's the same thing. We show them, may off-site, may in-city, may ganon. And of course, there are differentials. If they go off-site, it's very cheap. If they're here, it's a little bit more expensive but also affordable.
Paano po ang tanggap ng mga kababayan natin dito po sa naisip ng ating pamahalaan na financial assistance?
Well, you know, like for instance, somebody tells me, "Sir, you know, we're very happy with this. Every night when we sleep, we do not know what happens. Baka whether we are still here, whether our properties are still there." The last time there was a typhoon, I think this was Habagat here in Manila, they lost all their savings, you know, savings sa 10 years, 15 years. They do not want to stay there. Ang problema lang nila, wala silang alternative. And this is what government is trying to do. So this is the desire of the President that before his term ends, he will be able to provide decent housing to 100,000 of our informal settlers who live in danger areas.
Sabi niyo nga po, meron yung mga natutuwa dito sa assistance na ibibigay ng pamahalaan, pero hindi po natin maiaalis yung mga grupo o ilan po sa kanila, hindi ko po alam kung ilan o marami po sa kanila, ay talagang naninindigan na hindi kami aalis dito. Paano po kung talaga, sino po ang in charge, sino po ang ahensya ang nakikipag-usap dito sa mga community, dahil nasa 8 waterways and mga estero po, na major na areas ang kailangan nating linisin, na to convince them?
Well, this is interagency. Myself sa DILG, I have 15 young people, very dedicated, talking to them, and so on. Well, DSWD is also doing that, NHA. I mean, parang NAPSI, National Anti-Poverty Commission, the Presidential Commission. Well, it's a cast of thousands doing this. And we are very happy to note that so far, from the communities that we're talking about, we are not getting any opposition. The issue is, question of timing and so on and so forth, when they will do it. But so far, I mean, we are very happy that this is a very ambitious program. We are going to resettle 100,000 families, and I think we will be able to do it in a just and humane way, plus perhaps even in a friendly manner. We're very optimistic that we can do it.
Paano po yung matitigas ang ulo, Yusek? Hindi po maiaalis yan. Meron at meron.
You know, then we tell them we have tried everything. Diba? I mean, we cannot put, the flood control measures for the entire Manila hostage. We have to do, and then, let the law take its course. Of course, we will respect their human rights. There will be genuine consultation, and so on and so forth. But kung hindi pwede talaga, then hindi pwede. Then the law has to be, diba? Has to be firm and so on.
May nagtatanong po, ito po ba ay monthly na ibibigay o lump sum na buong 18,000 per family na?
Well, this has to be discussed with DSWD, I mean, what it takes. Because if the site is already available, like they go to Gaya-Gaya, and so on. We give them the entire 18,000 because that will help them tide things over. But this will be guided. We will have social workers to discuss with them because we want to make sure nga they don't waste the money. That, diba? It goes for its purpose. If they already have permanent relocation, tie them over, diba? Adjustment and so on. Kung wala pa, then rental and so on.
18,000, almost 20,000 families
Almost,
po
yes.
ang target natin. Sa isa pong report na nakita ko ay ang sinasabi po, ang uunahin na sisiguraduhing malilinis ay sa may San Juan River.
Yes, ma'am.
Mula pong galing po ito sa National Housing Authority, ang
Yes,
NHA,
right.
at ang target po ay by July daw, talagang malinis na yan. Kakayanin po ba?
Yes, we are very confident we can
Kailangan.
do that. Quezon City has already issued them a notice that they will have to vacate before July 30. So we're moving. We have been moving for the past month and we are very confident that we will be able to do so.
Yusek, baka po may panghuli tayong mensahe para po sa mga kapatid natin maaapektuhan ito pong 20,000 pamilya na kailangan po nating i-relocate para po sa kanilang safety at kabutihan.
We are looking for a solution that would be least harmful and beneficial to all. I mean, for the urban poor, now they get permanent housing, safe, decent, affordable, accessible to livelihood. At the same time, for the people of Manila, this will allow DPWH and MMDA to institute flood control measures to reduce the flooding. And for government itself, you know, this will prevent this is a preemptive calamity program. Then we do not have to spend money for the rescue, relief, and so on and so forth. I think this is a project that will make everybody happy.
Alright, marami pong salamat
Sige,
sa inyong
sir.
oras. Thank you
Sorry.
for joining us. Yusek Francisco Fernandez ng DILG.
Be sure to come back. News 5 everywhere. Copyright 2013.